Here's the newest. Just rolled in last night. I think that's maybe the best car ever made. It's a 2013 Toyota Corolla, and it doesn't have, you know, a timing belt. It's got a chain. These cars, if you study them, they're great. It's my daughter's. Somebody went by her and, you know, took all the paint off. When she got here, this part was up over this. Chipped the paint there, chipped the paint there. This lower side, this was out. She drove down from Atlanta. I don't know how, I imagine it was making some funny noises coming down. But I'm scrubbing it off, and this is what I went out and got. I got this Nason clear coat, and this here paint, you know, this is off of the VIN number, so it should match up pretty good. Hopefully I can get it where it'll go on, it will look okay. I haven't done this in quite a while. I'm using this crappy old pancake deal along with a Harbor Freight gun. But anyways, we're gonna try to get this thing done. Today's Saturday. I turned 72 in a couple more days, and happy birthday, you know, but I don't mind. This is kind of cool. Yeah, it is a Corolla 2013. She's driven it all over the place, and she made it here last night, and I popped the hood, and yeah, what's even better is this. Check out the battery in this thing. It is a Toyota True Start. I don't think it's the original battery, but who knows? Yeah, when she got it, the keys, everything looked like they had never been used, and it was garage kept up in, I think it was someplace up in one of them rich counties in New York. But yeah, I don't think that's the original battery, but I guarantee you Toyota put it in, and you know, that's quite a deal. 84-month battery. Of course, I've had them last longer than that, but I think we're going to go get a new battery today because we don't really know when it was put in the car and what the heck. Well, I'm here painting and videotaping by myself. This is the shit spray gun I got, and I'm using it for the primer. The wife and daughter, they've gone out shopping, but they are going to get a new battery. I hope they come back with the one that will fit right. But that's what I'm doing. I'm shooting this primer here, and we're just kind of doing this. And I'm probably going to give it one more coat of this, and then I'll try to hit it up with some sealer. A little sanding. Still using the same cheap paint gun. Pouring it in. It don't look the same as what I think it's supposed to be, but they mixed it by the bin. They called up the Toyota dealership, and this is what he told. He gave them those numbers, so we'll just have to hope. Okay, let's see how she looks. This is the first coat, and then we're going to give it a couple more, and I'm going to expand out with the masking.
It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring, bumped his head and he went to bed and he couldn't get up in the morning. Rain, rain, go away, come again some other day. Remember that, Peter, Paul, and Mary? Well, I could tell you a long story. Whoa! I could tell you a long story about the paint, and I don't think it matches. And I know they have the right number, but the people mixing it definitely seemed unsure of themselves. And it's pretty close, and my daughter's not real fussy about this. She just wanted it so it didn't look totally outrageous. And it has not got the clear coat on it yet. And I'm going to work it out. You can see that line there. And I'm going to work on it some more. This came in, she got here midnight Friday night. I got out here about 6 o'clock this morning and started getting ready. They said it was going to rain all day, and it's been a game. But tomorrow we'll put I'll work on it some of them. It's supposed to be raining all day tomorrow too, but it's here where we're at. It comes and it goes, and it comes and it goes. And some days they'll say 90% chance of rain, and it doesn't rain once. And that's about the story of it. And we'll finish this video, and then I'll get another daughter to splice them together, because I don't know how to do that.
Okay, got it done. I shot the primer with this cheap spray gun, and I shot the base coat, and we shot, what are you doing? We're making a movie. And we shot the clear coat all with this, and it came up pretty good. The color matched up pretty good, considering this car's like, what, about 11 years old, huh? How many miles did you have, was on it when you bought it?
Under 7,000.
I was wrong. I thought it was like 20-something. When she bought this car, it had just under 7,000 miles. Unbelievable. Come on over. So, we got the new battery in, and believe it or not, we didn't have a problem with the, the fuel trim or any of that, with the memory going bad, but this thing was so corroded. Now I cleaned it all up good, cleaned this one up good. It's all right. But this is the funny part. This morning, when I got done and I went and I started this up, the maintenance required light came on. And I did not know that Toyotas had these maintenance lights that came on at least this year, this period of cars, every 5,000 miles. And they weren't here, they were at church, and I about died. I'm like, oh crap, she's gonna have to drive my crappy pickup truck back home, and she's not gonna like that. And so I got it on YouTube, and I couldn't find anything, and they were talking about, oh, you take the battery out, it'll cause all these problems, but it wasn't idling funny. And so then I looked up, the maintenance required on YouTube, and I finally went to the computer and looked there, and it said, oh yeah, it's normal. Every 5,000 miles comes on to remind you that you might check your oil, check your tire pressure, check your fluid. Yeah, it's all finished now, and that license plate, I made that, the cat paw prints from one of those decal sheets out of Hobby Lobby. That was $3.13. That's including the tax, and everything else I had, the paint that I used, and so it was all free. Even the screws holding the plate on, I borrowed them from a place I used to work at. So that whole thing cost me $3. And I did polish these lights out. I don't know if you can tell or not, but they were pretty bad. I just used rubbing compound and a buffing wheel, one of them cloth buffers. And that's how it came out. It ain't bad. Okay, thanks for watching. That's the end of this one.